Okay, so I wanted to show you something. This is, of course, after reading your email of was yesterday night, yes. But here, this is the one that I want to talk about now. This is the XB-REM. Of course, I don't have any data right now about the construction number of these four because they are completely new registrations for me. And of course, I still have lots of different data that I don't have in the computer. For example, that booklet that, well, was not a booklet, was like, well, anyway, was something that contained registrations, but anywhere. Anyway, so I want to tell you this particular one that we have here. So, of course, this is a Musketeer Sport. Someone named it already. The interesting thing about this one is that when I see this picture, for me it was like something familiar was resounding inside of my mind because for me it looked like something that I saw already, but I really wanted to know. So here it is. We have interesting DC6 photograph here, and in the background we have this small glimpse of the tail of REM. Of course, this photo is dated 1988, so 1988. Sorry, so we can now for this picture that still in 1988 XB-REM was still active. So before your email, this was the only reference that we had of this one. But another important and very interesting fact is that, of course, I'm going to remind you of this 1969 movie. I'm going to bother you of how many times I repeat this, but very interesting movie to find very small clues of aviation from Mexico. So here you can see a Musketeer. This is not the one that I'm going to refer. This is another registration. This is XBS, no, ZUV, ZUV. So, but later on in this very same scene, they use another musketeer to complete this scene. Well, it's not the same scene, but you will see it. Maybe I'm going to fast forward because I really know. Here's the scene that I wanted to mention. This is a completely different musketeer, and this is the one that we have right here in your email also. So here and here, this is the one. I'm going to pause right here. Look, well, the image is a little bit distorted, but we can see the details on the paint. Exactly the same design that we have here. We cannot see, for example, because of the depth, very plain depth of this very low quality scan, but we can see, for example, here a very small hint that here is a very different color than we have in this main thick bar here. So this is the same. Of course, we cannot see any registration, but later on, they show a very small glimpse here. I'm going to show you. There, exactly here. So here we have the usual XV. This is the V, part of the V. Here is the REM. So this is the same airplane that they have used in the movie. And if you can see, the dates are this, are similar. This is 1969, and your photograph is, well, I hope it's 1969. You already mentioned that you were coming back from Guatemala. Very interesting. So finally, we have a very proper picture of this one, and finally, we can see more details about it. So yeah, I wanted to tell you something about this picture because it was very interesting.